This episode of The Travelling Epicurean was made possible by these sponsors.
Everybody loves a great meatball. Hi, Michelle here with the Traveling Epicurean. I'm here today with the winner of the recent meatball competition, Lisa and Vin's 2016 annual meatball throwdown. This is Kevin Smith and his wife Jori. And well, I just found out actually that he won last year also, which I did not know.
Absolutely, yeah. 2014, we skipped a year, right, Finn?
Oh my goodness.
We did.
Yes.
Yeah. A lot of Italians in that won that year, right?
Absolutely.
Mastriani,
Absolutely,
a lot of Italians.
We took them down.
We took them
You
out.
took him down,
Took
that's
'em out.
right. And I've heard some comments there. And you remember Vin from Pasta at Vin's? This is even more exciting knowing that you won 2 years in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Sure is.
And how long have you been making meatballs for?
My whole life.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
And are you Italian?
I am not Italian. Yeah, contrary to
See, you don't have to
one
be
may
Italian
think.
to make a good meatball.
Yes, that is the misperception.
Yes, it is definitely a misperception.
Until you had this one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I voted for your meatball.
Oh, thank you.
I did, so I was very excited about this. All right, so why don't we show everybody what we're going to need to get this meatball going?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Great.
Look how beautiful that is. You guys are so creative.
You have to put your name up there.
That was so nice of you. From ceiling to floor. Isn't that awesome? That's very cool. Thank you. All right, here are the breadcrumbs that you're using. Now this was a ciabatta that you got from the bakery.
Yes.
Okay. They're absolutely gorgeous. You toasted this, right?
Yes, we roasted them. We made our own breadcrumbs. We
Okay.
we kind of blended them down with a Vitamix blender.
Yeah. You had the prosciutto. I love that. That's
Dump it in.
wonderful. Yes, and so you have 6 pounds of meat here, 2 pounds of beef.
Yeah, we have 2 pounds of beef, 2 pounds of veal, and 2 pounds of pork.
Okay.
And we sprinkle on the prosciutto on top.
Oh, lovely. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so delicious.
It's going to be fantastic.
No wonder I voted for this meatball.
Alrighty.
So you're chopping up the garlic.
A little fresh garlic.
Yeah.
You know.
How many cloves you got there, Kevin?
Probably about 4 or 5.
Okay. And then you're also roasting garlic, right?
Roasting garlic, yes. That is a nice little touch.
Double whammy garlic there.
Yes, but the roasting is a very warm flavor.
It's a very
warm flavor.
warm flavor. Yes, this is so true.
Unlike the raw garlic that we blend in.
Yeah. Ooh, I love this. Who doesn't love garlic? Okay, this is so exciting.
All right.
Okay.
A little fresh garlic in it as well.
Fresh garlic. So that looks to be about a quarter of a cup of fresh garlic.
Yeah.
Looks beautiful.
Yep. And cheese. Cheese.
And then the cheese. Gotta have lots of cheese in a
Lots of
meatball.
Let's not be scared here. All right.
That looks beautiful.
And some breadcrumbs, not too much. We're doing eggs. Wow.
we're making a lot of meatballs here,
A lot of
Kevin.
meatballs. And they have,
And now, Jori, she fries up all these meatballs, right?
Jori is the fryer.
And that's a very important part
Very
of
important.
making a meatball.
You gotta watch her do this. She is unbelievable. That's why I
Okay.
married her. All right, here we go.
All right.
Many eggs.
So you're saying an egg and a half
Egg
per
and a half
pound.
per pound.
And who's this right here?
That's Dougie.
Dougie?
Dougie is always
Hi,
around.
Dougie. Are you waiting for a meatball, Dougie?
Dougie is
He
always.
says, what's going on? So how many eggs do you have there?
It's about 7 eggs.
About 7 eggs. Okay.
Work them together.
So did this recipe come from your mom, from your family, or?
A lot of trial and error.
Yeah.
They say, right?
So you designed this meatball.
I designed this meatball.
Awesome.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, I grew up in a small town called Rotterdam, New York. Quite possibly the most Italians per capita. And,
Really?
Yeah, more than East Haven, more than New Haven.
Except for you.
We made meatballs like we like we made our bed in the morning.
Oh, I love it.
Quite a few of them.
What a great town. Oh my goodness. That sounds pretty awesome. So do you have your friends over from your hometown to
I
make?
do. I have my best friend from home,
Nice.
Chris Martin over there. Look at him. Yeah, handsome man.
Hi, friend from home.
Hey.
Are you excited about these meatballs?
I can't wait.
I know, me too. I'm
Super
so
excited.
excited. Don't take his glasses.
Put a stick in your glass. Needs his glass.
I won't do it again.
Chris,
You know what?
you're doing it.
I won't again.
Put one on.
No, no, this is fine.
Vinny's. Put that on there.
I think you should give him one last
You
meatball.
gotta come up with something.
You've been Dr. Meatball.
I'd rather be what? PG rated.
Don't touch the chef's
Don't
beer.
touch the beer.
So what is this pretty concoction here?
This is a blend of basil, parmesan, garlic,
Oh
and
my.
olive oil and butter.
Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
absolutely.
That looks incredible. So you're gonna make some garlic right here?
We're gonna mix some garlic. What we did, we trimmed the bottoms of the loaves, right?
Okay.
We only kept the tops.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah, kind of like muffin tops.
Yeah, muffin tops. Was that Seinfeld?
Seinfeld,
Yeah,
yep,
Seinfeld.
exactly.
Did the muffin tops?
We kept the
We
tops.
did the ciabatta tops.
Ciabatta tops. Ciabatta tops. So we're just gonna do very simple. Just kind of spread it on, make a nice
Isn't
garlic
that
bread.
pretty? Oh my
And
gosh.
again, the bottoms were the breadcrumbs, right?
Yeah.
Right here.
So did you put chopped garlic in there?
Chopped fresh garlic, yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
chopped
Yeah. A lot of butter, a lot of olive oil.
Yeah.
That's it.
So even like a hint of basil. I mean, there's not like a whole lot like you would have passed out.
Maybe
Probably a little bit
4 or
more.
5 leaves, and
Yeah.
that's it.
And that gives off a lot of flavor, 4 or 5 leaves, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's beautiful. So these are mine. What are the rest of you eating?
We'll talk about that till next year.
Oh yeah, until we go back.
So how many cloves of garlic we have in there?
2 full heads.
2 full head. Oh, so you can use. Wow.
Yeah.
No wonder I voted for this meatball.
Yes, yes.
2 heads of roasted garlic.
Roasted garlic.
Wow. Absolutely delicious. Oh my goodness.
The roasted is warm.
Roasted is
Very,
warm.
very warm. It's not spicy.
It's not. It's sweet almost.
Sweet and caramelized.
Yes.
Yes.
You get that caramelization when you roast them. Oh my goodness, but it's packed with flavor.
I'm sure Anna Forselius doesn't put roasted garlic in her meal.
No, she doesn't. She just gave away that her Aunt Zia Antonetta grates the garlic.
Grace.
Did say that.
Yes.
That's
And that's, hey, look at me. And that's boring.
We need roasted garlic in there. So you know that I mentioned this on CT Style last time. So everybody is waiting for this meatball recipe of yours, right?
Nice. It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. So what did you put in there, Kevin? You put in...
Hold on, back to when he won the meatball. I love the fact that he beat out some other Italians in our town. In particular, somebody I grew up with was really not happy about it.
Oh, what's that girl's name?
It's
What's her name? Anna Mastroianni. Yeah. Anna Mastroianni.
She was not happy, dude.
Am I editing this out?
Your show.
Although Anna and her Zia Antoinetta are going to be doing a meatball show with me at some point. Oh my
Here we
goodness!
go. Here we go.
Look at that.
Oh no, we broke it. We broke a spoon.
That's okay.
Little mixer.
Wow.
Just gotta put sheets on the bed, that's all. Wrong.
All right, so you pureed the roasted garlic with the basil for a little bit. Just did it in your chopper, right?
Yep. And
then you're mixing it in.
Process. We're kind of folding it in and making it work.
Oh my goodness!
Use the hands.
Smells heavenly, I have to say.
It looks heavenly too, right?
Absolutely. And then Jori's gonna fry up these meatballs.
Jori is my fryer.
Yeah, that's good teamwork. You guys make a great team.
Absolutely.
My mother used to fry her meatballs when I was a kid, and oh my gosh, the smell in the house was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Woohoo!
I think we're ready.
Oh, they smell incredible.
Hi, I live here. I'm Jori.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even introduce
That's
Riley.
Riley, my son Riley. He and G just played in the tennis tournament.
Awesome.
Sorry I missed it,
So
Riley.
they just had to shove it back here and leave.
You guys just came from playing tennis, like an actual match? How'd you guys do?
We won one of our matches.
Okay, good.
So that's why we got to get you guys to move to Madison.
Or
so,
you guys moved to Guilford.
or we can
I
move to
know,
Guilford,
right?
so you guys can keep playing doubles, right, Riley?
Yeah.
I just washed my hands.
Unfortunately, you need to.
So my mother only fries her meatballs in olive oil too, right? Because of the flavor.
Yes.
Is that why you do
That's
that?
exactly why we do it.
I don't mind smelling like a meatball though. Here, why don't you? I was trying to help you out, but
I love it. So we just put in enough because I turn them, hon.
Oh, went from the bottom to the skim to a third.
like a half an inch of olive oil in there.
About, that's right.
About
yeah.
right?
Third of the pan.
Okay. The other half of this amazing meatball is frying this meatball.
I just kind of let it get warmed up there for a
Yeah.
little bit.
Okay.
All
And so in
right.
the meantime, I'm gonna help roll out these meatballs right now. So now you don't use a cookie scoop, we're just eyeballing it, and then you just roll it.
Yeah, well, too tight.
Alright, so I'm trying to, everyone has their own way to roll a meatball, but I'm trying to take on the proper way of the chef. This particular meatball. I roll just like you. Yeah.
Smaller side.
Yeah. I make mine on the smaller side too.
Yeah, you have to like overcook them.
Yeah. This way they cook nicely in the pan, right? We don't have.
We don't soak our balls.
You don't soak the balls?
No, we don't. We fry them with a little bit of sauce.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, we don't put it in the sauce.
Okay. So they never get simmered in the sauce. They just fry. But so in the competition, you just put like a little dollop on sauce on each meatball on the top for a little flavor. But I like that because then I got to taste the texture of a fried meatball, which reminded me of my mother's meatball.
There you are.
Super close, like the whole chicken, right? Yeah, the whole carcass.
We are done.
Boom, that was quick.
That was
Yeah.
quick. 4 people
I
rolling.
rolled 4 meatballs, that was good.
Gee, you gonna take some good pictures? I can put them on my website
Yeah.
Probably
with the
not.
story, with the show.
I'm excited for the meatballs.
We got a lot of meatballs, Jori. So you don't want to crowd the pan. You got about 8 meatballs in there.
I do, maybe 8 or 9 at a time. I don't crowd the pan, and the reason why is because I flip these on every side.
Yeah. Oh,
So
you do.
I do, and so it's a lot for me to think about. So
Yeah.
I have to keep checking them, and when they get brown on each side,
Yeah.
I'll show you when they're about ready. Here. So when they get about like this, I'll turn it over, and I literally do every side. So there's a lot to think about. So I can't have too many meatballs on here at once.
Tell them, George. Small bag.
But see, you don't just do the front and top, the front and bottom.
Yeah.
It's to turn on its side too.
Okay.
So,
So you're getting all the sides, right?
yep. I just got to get the flame just about right, a little higher.
All right. So we're gonna cut one of these in half. Oh my goodness! Look at that.
Still juicy inside, all nice. There's some garlic.
Okay, can I have a bite of this?
Yes, please do.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
What do you
That's
think,
amazing.
Michelle?
That is so amazing. Alright, I'm gonna have to pay attention to this recipe because
Alright.
it's gonna be my new recipe.
And I have to pay attention to this because this is the very important job.
Yes, it is. You're doing a very, very important job there. Thank you for doing this important job, Jori.
You're very welcome.
So that's your famous sauce there, Ben, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So this is what, the third batch?
This is the fourth
The
batch.
fourth batch. Oh my goodness. Looking pretty. And oh my goodness, there goes the meatballs. You kids, what do you think about the meatballs?
Amazing is meatball is in the worldest. I'm adding an ist at the end of everything.
And what was that?
I bet this meatball in the whole world is of everything.
So you're gonna give him a meatball.
Dougie always gets a meatball.
Dougie, loving this. Oh my goodness, Dougie, nice Italian boy.
Trucos,
Look
huh?
at those trucos. Yo.
You like the truco?
Oh, that pasta is really beautiful too. We're gonna have ourselves a nice meal here.
Be a nicer piece.
A great meal.
Muffin tops. We're having a sample party.
Muffin tops.
Jori, you're amazing.
Thanks, Michelle.
You're welcome. Look at the stove. It's so pretty.
Not too many people cook like this anymore. He made his own breadcrumbs. He got 3 different kinds of meat. He roasted the garlic. Truco.
He's very passionate about his cooking. They both are. That's why I'm here filming the #1 meatball,
The meatball
and the
king.
winning recipe. Wow, you guys, this looks so beautiful.
It does look wonderful. Very nice.
Everything looks gorgeous. I can't wait to dig in here. Thank you so much for all your hard work.
Sam.
Wow.
That was fun.
That looks awesome. All right, everybody, manja, manja. You didn't make room for the pasta. It's okay. This is so amazing. Thank you for making these meatballs. And thank you for frying all the meatballs. It's a lot.
All of them.
Well, I made you a salad plate. You don't have to have your salad on that, Lee.
Very nice.
It's over. Can we put these away?
Now, is this mozzarella on the tomatoes?
Sure is.
Looks like fresh mozz, though. I love how creamy it is. It's burrata. I love burrata.
Now, of course you get it.
Oh,
Like, we gotta
beautiful.
wait for the ladies to get theirs first.
Very
Then you can have
nice.
some.
Oh my goodness. Look at this pasta.
Wow, I'll tell you what, the biggest ripple. It's a pretty meal.
It's a pretty meal. That's really pretty.
Thank you, Kevin.
Kevin.
Thank you for sharing your #1 meatball recipe.
Gary.
Unbelievable. Gary? Gary?
Gary, where are you?
Where are you, Gary? Wow, look at this beautiful plate. I cannot wait to have a bite. I love that.
Go.
Well, this is so amazing. Thank you, Kevin and Jori, for making these amazing meatballs.
Thank you so much.
The winning recipe, the winning meatball. This is it.
Delicious.
2 years in a row.
2
2
years.
years in a row.
Thank
The winner of the meatball.
Just read from the cue cards, Michelle.
That's right. Cue. Take 1. Take 2.
Alright, guys.
And I have to be quiet when I have a battery. Okay, sorry.
Hurry up, go. Ready? Go.
This episode of The Traveling Epicurean was made possible by these sponsors.
Hi guys, Michelle here. Welcome back to the Traveling Epicurean. Today, upon request, I am sharing with you my chocolate chip cookie recipe. I can't wait to show you how I make these. Come on over here and I'll show you what we're going to need to get these going. So this is what we're going to need to make my chocolate chip cookies. I have 1.25 cups of light brown sugar. I have 3/4 cup of granulated sugar. I have 2 sticks of salted butter. I have a bag of Ghirardelli semi-sweet chocolate chips. 2¼ cups of flour. I'm going to use a tablespoon of vanilla. 2 eggs, room temperature. I have a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of baking soda. So I'm going to start creaming the sugar and the butter, and we're going to get these cookies going. I like using the salted butter because it adds another hint of flavor without going overboard. And I have my paddle attachment on, and we're just gonna start creaming the butter and the sugar to incorporate a little bit of air in there and make it nice and fluffy. This is also room temperature. It's important to have everything room temperature. My kids are gonna be so excited when they walk in that door and they smell these chocolate chip cookies baking. Realtors, I think, do this all the time. They bake the cookies so the house smells incredible and warm and cozy with chocolate chip cookies in the oven. That's a really good idea, don't you think? I'm also gonna put in the vanilla. And I use a tablespoon of vanilla. I've been making these cookies for many, many years. I always try different things, you know me, with my recipes, but I always end up going back to this recipe. It's really dependable and I really love it. Alright, so I got the butter in there and I'm gonna start to cream this. So the creamed butter and sugar is really fluffy, and it incorporates air in there, and you get the sugar to kind of melt into that butter. I'm going to start adding 1 egg at a time and let that absorb. And once the first egg is absorbed in there, I'm going to add in the second egg. Alright, so I'm going to scrape down also the sides of my bowl here, because sometimes the sugar gets stuck on the sides. We just want to make sure that it's all mixed evenly. It smells so good. I love the smell of vanilla and that light brown sugar. So my trick here with my cookies is I add more sugar. I use 2 cups of sugar, and then I also add more light brown sugar than the white granulated sugar. I've made the cookies with dark brown sugar, and I don't like the way they come out. This is perfect for how I like them, and I know that when I make these every single time, there isn't any left over for the next day, so I want you to try these. I think you're really gonna whisk in the baking soda and the salt flour here. You just give it a little bit of a whisk, and then I'm gonna slowly add it into our mixture here, and I'm not going to really run it for very long because you don't want any glutens to be building. We want to keep the cookies delicate and delicious. So, alright, so here we go. That's it. I don't want to overmix this because I don't want the dough to get tough. Cut this off, put all these chocolate chips in there, just like that. All right, I'm just gonna mix these in. So I'm just going to use, I have a large cookie scoop, and I want a good 2 inches in between them because they're gonna spread out. So I can fit 4 across like that. Okay, these look really pretty. I got 12 on the tray. I'm putting them in the oven right now before Riley and Bella get home from school so they have some fresh baked cookies. Okay, look at these cookies. Oh my goodness. See how they're definitely pale in the center? I like them that way. I'm going to leave them on the tray for a couple of minutes so the bottoms don't fall apart when I try and put them onto my cooling rack there. And they're gonna still keep cooking. So being so blonde in the middle there, it's okay. But they are absolutely delicious and they're nice and chewy. So I made 2 dozen cookies. My favorite thing to do with the leftover cookie dough is to make a log in some saran wrap and put it in the freezer. This way you have some quick cookies out of the freezer. I don't even thaw it. I slice the log, put them on a cookie tray, and then pop them in the oven. It's perfect for those rainy days. Put it in a line just like that. I'm gonna fold over the saran wrap, and then I'm just gonna roll it. Tuck in the sides. Fold in each end, and you have this beautiful little log of cookie dough. I'm gonna pop this in the freezer, and then I have really quick homemade chocolate chip cookies. All right, so these are how I like my cookies to look. See the underside? If you leave them on the cookie tray for like 3 to 5 minutes, they're absolutely beautiful. Well, you got the goods on my cookies. I can't wait for you to go make these. Remember, you can find the recipe at thetravelingepicurean.com. Have a great weekend. Ciao!
Special thanks to